Hey, man, have the background singer thing locking up.
Hey, it's not a tree.
Hey.
Surely goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of my life. Hey,
Rise and shine, sunrisers, good morning. Welcome to another midweek morning in Sunrise. Thanks so much for choosing to stay with us, be with us, and wake up with us right here on Sunrise on CVMTV. Good morning.
Good morning to you, TK, looking so lovely.
No, man, it's only because the cat in the full on Jenny. Let me do a jump. Let me jump. Ready?
Call your friend them. Tell your
That's
family.
all you're going to get for right now, you know?
Listen. You got to see this morning. TK, come out, you know.
Jane Michelle, our stylist, you know, sometimes she puts me, you know, she hold up the thing on the hanger and I'm like, Jane, what are you doing? And then she puts it on and I'm like, Jane, you know, you know what you're doing, you know what you're doing.
TK, you're put up on TV.
Why, thank you.
Yes.
I'll work on that.
Absolutely.
How are you?
I'm fantastic and I'm good. It's the last day of April.
Can you imagine?
Abril in Espanol.
What is mean Espanol?
Me no know.
I say I just studied that one day. That's a lot. The last day in April, some people are saying that it's moving very, very fast.
Moving very, very fast.
Please remember, we still have a few more weeks, a lot more time. So for those of us who might be a little behind on the do you even remember your New Year's resolutions?
By now, you know, because
you remember what they were? Michaela, you remember your New Year's resolutions?
Look at my vision board again, because
DJ, you remember your New Year's resolutions?
Yes.
Patrick, you remember your New Year's resolution, them?
People,
I don't even remember them. People get it together.
By now, people are forgetting New Year's resolutions. Listen, by tomorrow, we're going to be saying, Mayday! You know, and also, I know it's month end, and of course, those offices are going to be packed with traffic. People just wait until the end of the last day of the month to go to those offices. You know those offices, yes, to pay those, make those payments. And bills come at month end. And there are some companies who pay on the last day in the month, the 30th. So today is a mixed, mixed responses to the bills and to payday. So those who are getting paid today, happy payday to you. I hope you budgeted well. Don't spend out the whole night. Put down some. Take my foolish advice. Put down some.
I agree. You know
and
I know that there's a, you were talking about a quote for today, well, the verse for today, which I know a lot of people would love to hear from you. Do it for us, Aiti. Let's do it.
The verse for the day is, brace yourselves, listen out. It says, and my God will meet all your needs according to the riches of his glory in Christ Jesus. Philippians 4:19. It's the same God who owns cattle on 1,000 hills. It didn't say how many cattle, you know. It's 1,000 hills. So you can imagine the innumerable amount of cattle. So just trust in God. And you make it through today. You made it through the entire month of April. Can you believe it? And you're here today, so you'll get through, all right?
Tomorrow is basically Christmas.
I'm ready.
But for those of us, what I was saying is, for those of us who are a little behind, just go back and remind yourself what your New Year's resolutions were and get back on it. We still have some time, you know. Some people said they were going to the gym. Some people, it's true. Some people said they're going to cut back on whatever, sugar, salt. You're going to take better care of your health. You're going to get more rest. You're going to spend more time with your family instead of focusing 100% on work. What are other things? You know, so whatever those things were, you might have gotten a little swayed and distracted. Get it together. We're starting May tomorrow. Get it together. And speaking of starting, today is International Jazz Day.
You know,
I was going to make a sound effect. I can't.
One of the ways I get it together is jazz.
Yeah?
When I'm at work, I put on some jazz in the background. You know, trust me, it quiets the space. It helps me to meditate. I love smooth jazz. I also go on YouTube and I just find jazz instrumental, and that takes me through my work.
So you're supposed to love today then? International Jazz Day.
Man, I want to celebrate today, yeah.
It's a celebration to be aware of and take part in. If a person is looking to expand their horizons and musical knowledge, it's a time to appreciate the musicians and their talents and bring people together to experience this particular type of music without any judgment. So Jazz Day is celebrated to empower the history and legacy of jazz music and its role in promoting global unity. Jazz does have a vibe. It gives you a spirit of relaxation. And it also just every time I go somewhere and there's jazz, I feel like I should be drinking like this.
Hey,
You know?
hey.
I just feel like you know, when you hear jazz in the background, this is how you should be.
Don't miss a finger. You know, see that? Look, hey.
You can't.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
Pinky.
That's how I feel. So big up to all the jazz musicians, the jazz students, the jazz aficionados, the jazz, the places that provide us with some jazz music. I'm sure there are going to be some jazz events. Check them out. Even if you're not a jazz person, it's good to expand your horizons and learn new things, experience new things, especially.
But let me tell you something though, TK. It's when you have jazz playing in the background.
Tell me.
And you have best buds.
In the foreground.
In the foreground. What a combination.
You are setting a scene, boy.
Listen.
You are setting a scene.
We got fresh flowers in the studio right here, if you didn't notice, right, all around the studio. And if you want to get these same fresh flowers, I recommend you go to 6.5 Lady Musgrave Road, where you can visit them in their office, and you can simply give them a call at 876-946-1401-1401, and they are on IG at bestbuzzja. Visit them on their website at bestbuzzja.com. And these flowers, they look so nice. The same way they look to you on TV, that's how they look in studio.
They look even nicer here, to tell you the truth. They're beautiful in person. And so, gentlemen, like always the last day of April, just, you know, just as a just because, get some flowers for the ladies, no? When last you buy flowers for your wife?
You know, so one thing with me, though, at least once per year.
At least once per year?
At least once per year. Michaela is shaking her like...
At least once per year, IT? She don't like flowers?
She loves
Best buds, please come and get IT and just remind him that he needs to do something for Karen.
I'm coming 6.5, Lady Musgrave.
And friends out there, just because you know, friends can buy flowers for friends too.
Let me tell you something, good advice, right? Don't wait until a special day, because some of us do that. You know, wait until birthdays and Mother's Day and, you know, anniversaries. Just surprise her. You know, and then...
Says the person who gets his wife flowers once a year.
You have to build a pattern. No, not once a year.
At least once a year. All right, Karen, all right. We're not load him up. No, but I'm
saying at least... You have some men who don't do it at all.
I agree.
You know what I mean? I'm recommending it, because ladies love flowers, and find out what she likes and then get those, because I mean some ladies like orchids. Some like lilies,
flowers, some like petunias,
some like
roses,
red roses.
Yes.
You know, what are the different colors of roses?
None of them is that. I mean, I know that yellow is friendship, white is, red is love and passion, white is, I mean, I don't know, there's a whole thing. Find them out.
Mix them.
No, not necessarily, but know what they mean before you give them, for sure. I think that's more meaningful. But I think it's a great idea. Red is love. Purple is passion.
Purple is passion.
Pink is gratitude, if you're grateful for something. Light pink now is like innocence, appreciation, as you can tell. I'm being told. Thank you, Shanna.
Let me ask you, what's your preference? To get like a bouquet of roses or one single rose?
Give me the bouquet. Who chooses a single rose? No, I would like a big bouquet. A bouquet.
A bouquet.
A bouquet from Best Buds.
I asked the question, so you make sure you're taking notes.
By the way, gentlemen, please, let me, over here. Gentlemen, it's the last day of April. I'm telling you as your friend at CVM. May's Mother's Day, it's coming up. Don't wait till the last minute. Don't try to book something for the last minute. You see how we're giving you early notice. Remember, it's the second Sunday in May. You have 2 weeks. Get it together. And a lot of times, just so we know, I know this is not a Mother's Day dating at all. Sometimes all mommy wants is to be away from the picnic them. So just plan that now. Just take them. Make her can do her thing for the day. Rest or rejuvenate or hang out with friends. You have 2 weeks notice. All right.
So you don't have any conflict in the car. So you won't be singing this song. At the intercom where she tell me to come, she didn't have a daughter, she didn't have a son. So the look doesn't work. Run up the stairs and come. And if you don't come, you're gonna have the sun. It's today's Barrington Levy's birthday, and he's coming to get us. Barrington Ainsworth Levy, known for his iconic track 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock.
No, mine. Ready?
Which one you like?
Here I come.
No, that's not Barrington.
Another one.
That's Dennis Brown.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is so
Barrington
true.
Is murderer, through the You know, yeah.
That is so true.
Yeah.
That is so true.
Yeah, you see. Mother said, show me your comment and who you are, you know?
Well, you know, as a young girl, you know, sometimes you have to get things a little mixed up and just show that I wasn't around in that time, you see? You know? I know the nowadays songs better.
Look here. Look here. That's why we're going to mixtape right now. Brace yourselves for some music. One thing about music,
when it hits,
you feel
no pain.
mixtape time.
Hey.